So we're recording this immediately after the Boston Celtics somehow won Game 6 on the road in Miami. This team makes no sense whatsoever.
The thing is, it's surprising, but it's really not. This Celtics team makes, like you said, zero sense. They lose playoff games at home, they get blown out, they come back in games, they lose leads. I don't know what to think of them.
Before we start talking about the Celtics, though, if you haven't already, make sure you leave this video a like, give us a subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on one of our videos. We're recording this like right after the game ended. We don't have a script typed up, nothing, because like what can we say about them? We can't come up with stats that make it make sense. Like this team, for some reason, they're just that one team or that one person or player that they have to have their back up against the wall.
Yeah.
They have to be in crisis mode to play well. Like they're just a team that doesn't handle prosperity well, which is why I think it's completely on the table that they lose Game 7.
Oh, I think it's, yeah, absolutely on the table. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised if anything happened with this team for the rest of the season. Who even knows? They could get blown out by 20 in Game 7.
We'll do a quick recap of the series to like try to make sense of it, I guess. Like Game 1, they lose at home. Not surprising at all because Boston, fun fact, has sucked at home in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they're so bad at home. Like usually the home crowd gets up. You'd think they're kind of like a younger team. They'd be good at home, but no, they, for the past like 2 years, have been awful at home in the playoffs.
Yeah, Game 1, I mean, they had Game 1 kind of in hand until the third quarter. They got outscored 46-25. Never recovered. Jimmy Butler was prime playoff Jimmy, 35 points, and Tatum was like decent. He had 30 points on 9 of 17 shooting. He was fine, but again, this is just one of those Jason Tatum games where it feels like he doesn't have the impact he should. Tatum down the stretch of this game, though, he was horrific. 3 fourth quarter turnovers, 2 of them travels, by the way, and he didn't even take a shot in the fourth quarter. That's inexcusable.
This dude Tatum, you've said it before, you made a video, he makes no sense. Some quarters, he's the best player in the world. Other quarters, he's just like some random role player that
Mario Hezonja.
Yeah, that shouldn't be playing right now. I don't get it.
I don't think anyone does.
And I really thought like Game 1, the Heat took it. I'm like, okay, Celtics winning Game 2. Like this might be a blowout for the Celtics. Nope, Miami wins again. Jason Tatum was pretty good. But again, Jimmy Butler showed up.
And a fourth quarter comeback by the Heat, outscoring the Celtics 36-22 in the fourth quarter, taking the first 2 games on the road in Boston. And this was the point where I think the national media and fans are like, all right, this is the end of the Celtics. Like their coach has no idea what he's doing. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown seem to hate each other. Jaylen Brown just kind of seems to hate Boston as a whole. Like this is the part they're gonna fold, and in Game 3, boy, they folded hard. They got beat like a Cherokee drum in Game 3.
Yeah, Game 2, I was like, okay, this is probably over. It's pretty rare for a team to lose their first 2 games at home and somehow win a series. And of course, it's never happened where a team's lost the first 3 games and won a series. So after Game 3, it's like, okay, this is over. The finals are set. The Nuggets are sweeping the Lakers. The Heat are sweeping the Celtics. We got the finals. But I guess we didn't, because this Celtics team just never gives up, I guess.
Yeah, you know what's hilarious is we have been like going over our upload schedule for the past like week or so, and we keep like picking out the day like, okay, this is the day we're gonna record our NBA Finals preview, because this is the day the Heat are gonna wrap this series up. And 3 straight times the Celtics have extended the series. Boy, I mean, they won Game 4. Okay, I wasn't super shocked because like it's human nature for the Heat. Like you're up 3-0, you're gonna take your foot off the gas pedal a little bit. You got punched in the mouth at home. Jason Tatum actually played a really good game, as he does, because they were in an elimination game. They're going back to Boston. You're like, okay, I thought they were gonna wrap it up in Boston. Nope.
I did not. I kind of saw a big win coming for the Celtics, like coming back home. You know, the crowd was gonna be hyped. The Celtics are gonna feed off of that. I thought the Heat were gonna win in Game 6, but the interesting thing about this series, most of the time when a team goes down 0-3, they're the ace seed. They lose the first 2 games on the road and they're at home, but the Celtics come back for Game 5 at home, and now they have Game 7 at home. It's rare to see the team with the home court is the team that goes down 0-3.
Yeah, to even get to that Game 7, they had to win Game 6. And oh boy, Game 6. This is a candidate for Game of the Year in the NBA. This game was unbelievable.
I literally have never seen a finish that crazy, I think. Like, I know there's like Dame's game winner, there's like Kawhi's game winner, but like, that was just unbelievable.
The Heat did everything right. They did everything right on that final possession. They kept the ball out of Jaylen Brown's hands. They kept the ball out of Tatum's hands. They forced the pass into Marcus Smart, hardly the best shooter shooter the Celtics have on their roster. They forced him into a terribly difficult shot that almost went in, by the way.
It looked like it was.
I was halfway down, and then Derrick White gets the putback, and in real time, I thought it was late.
Yeah, I think everyone did. Stan Van Gundy was even saying, I don't think he got it off. And then they show that replay, and literally 0.1 seconds is all he had to spare, but he made it work.
This team is like a team of destiny that's like, let's make this hard on ourselves.
Exactly.
Like, this is the type of play that only happens to a team that's like fated to make it all the way. This is like the kick six or the prayer at Jordan Hare for that 2013 Auburn team. Like, this is a play that just is so miraculous that it can't be explained. And again, the Heat on defense played this as well as you possibly could, and they still lost.
But they didn't box out.
Oh, they didn't box out. This is why you always crash the glass on the last play.
Follow the fundamentals.
Gabe Vincent was ball watching at the three-point line.
He was. And now we go to game 7, Monday night. Boston has literally all the momentum in the world. That building is gonna be absolutely rocking. Who do you got?
Oh boy. It's the first game 7 in NBA history where teams come back from 0-3 and they have game 7 at home.
Yep.
Previous 3 have been on the road. That being said, we have said a few times in this video, the Celtics do not handle prosperity. They play their best when their backs are against the wall. I guess their backs are still against the wall because if they lose, they're done. I think Miami is gonna win.
That's a wild take. If that happens, I'll give you credit. My pick, it stays close for a bit up until halftime, and then the Celtics just start a 3-point barrage. And I think they win by like 15 plus.
See, I am picking a little bit more with my heart than my head, just because can you imagine how fucking funny it would be if the Celtics come back from 0-3, get it to a game 7 on their home court, and lose.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah, you would love that. You're the ultimate Celtics hater.
Yeah, I would love that more than anything.
But you don't think it's gonna happen.
But I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, but wouldn't it be so great if it did?
It might. I mean, I'm not ruling it out. It might.
Well, I guess we'll know in what, like 12 hours?
Either way, though, Heat, Celtics, I'm picking Nuggets in 5.
Oh, whoever wins this series is getting curb stomped by the Denver Nuggets.
I think they're getting absolutely destroyed. No matter the difference in talent between the teams, which I think the Nuggets are better than both these teams, but whoever wins this series is gonna be gassed.
Oh, yeah. Game 7, these teams are going to be gasping for air after Game 7, and you got to turn around 3 days later, and if you're the Heat, you got to go to Mile High.
Yeah, that's going to be brutal.
And if you're the Celtics, you welcome the best player in the world. Like, have fun, guys. That's the video, guys. What do you think of the Celtics? I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving it a like, as it really does help us out. And while you're here, why not check out some of our other videos as well? And don't forget to subscribe to Synthetic Sports.